Bronwyn fell asleep on a deck chair. Somebody finally woke Meredith up, and Angie's no longer barfing, but she's bleeding everywhere. Welcome to Showmance, guys, the only show on the internet doing deep dives on shows with no depth.
Dives as deep as Mary's psychological evaluation of farting being the ultimate emotional betrayal. How?
I need her to stop talking about it. It grosses me out. The way that you don't like to talk about lady things is the way that I don't like to talk about people passing gas. I think it's disgusting. Keep it to yourself.
Yeah, it's a problem. And 2 episodes in a row now of just all about gas.
No.
And how is
she's obsessed with farting? By the way, I'm not dying of cancer.
Oh, yeah.
this is a hologram of Shane that you're
Yeah, I
saying
died
right
last
now.
week. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, you got good news.
No, fine, we're cancer free. But yeah, she's obsessed with farting. She brings it up more than anybody else,
Yeah.
which is fascinating. I want to know why.
Because Mary's fascinating.
Mary had something go down with the farts, or like something. Maybe she shit her pants. Something happened. But she seemingly is she's more obsessed with this whole gas thing than anybody else on the show.
Well, Mary fixates on weird things. Like, remember we told you in season 1, she told someone you smell like hospital?
Which, by the way, is a massive insult.
Yeah.
And that's very specific and detail-oriented.
And
it's
she was in the
interesting.
hospital with a dying relative. Now, granted, this person was Jen Shaw, and they're really a dark human being, but still, saying someone smells like hospital is a real dig.
That's a pretty gnarly fucking.
Insult.
That's good.
She told Jaw that she looks inbred.
Who?
Oh, the slack jaw.
She called
the
her
jaw.
What do you call her?
The jaw.
The Jaw. Okay.
The jaw.
Yeah,
Lisa
and that's
the
what,
jaw, right?
No, Heather.
Heather the
Heather
jaw.
is, yeah, and
Lisa's
Little Red.
the skank, the awful beast, the
Yeah.
fucking
that
worst
you
human
hate.
that's ever existed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, only reinforced that with this week's episode.
She really did.
So many people chimed in, and we didn't do comments last week because we wanted just to wait for you because they were all about you and
Yeah.
people checking in. So I'm just going to name
were.
the
The
names.
guy they fucking hate, the guy that they're like fucking subscribers down and off the thing and fuck
Yeah,
you
but
and
now
get
but
him out of
nobody
here and I
wants you
hate
to
him.
die.
Right, but I mean, listen, I'm cancer free. I'm not gonna die. They checked the tumor. It's all good.
The people that are very happy about that are Carrie Peacock, Danielle Warren, Emily Luchtefeld, Lee Armstrong, Little Red, who, like I said, now calls, what's
The
her
Jaw.
name? The Jaw. Oh, pizza's here. Hold on. Sorry.
Pizza's here. These like Shane's Angels.
Yeah. Aw, yeah. You got so many Angies. Literally every
Lola
comment.
Broadhead, Nicole Quinlan, Shannon Fall, Sharon Dope, Truth for Peace, Jan, and then one thing that I thought was
chick-heavy.
really funny was McFix chimed in, and you know McFix, the last thing
yeah.
that she said to you was like, "This motherfucker, if I see him in an alley, I'm gonna take my magic beat." Well, she didn't say it, but she was basically saying
Bring
like
it.
she was upset.
Where you
'cause
at?
She
No,
loves
she
Courtney.
because she was standing up
McDingy,
for,
where are you at?
No,
Bring
McFix.
it. What's her name?
McFix
McDingy?
was
McFix.
McFix
Yeah.
McFix.
Yeah.
was sticking up for me.
Okay,
So
McFix.
we love her.
I'll fucking see you in any dark alley you want.
No, you
Listen to
won't.
what she
'cause now
said. She
listen.
goes, "Damn it! Now I've bullied the sick kid."
That's fucking
I'm
clever.
standing in the corner, y'all. Sending so much love to Shane and all the positivity on those biopsy results. Also, was I the only one that said it's not a tumor to myself when he
not the
said
tumor.
tumor?
It's
But when
not
you
the
get back
tumor.
your benign result, I'm going to be back on that ass, Shane.
Come back, man. Let's go to that fucking alley, McNicksack or whatever. fucking McNicks.
Sharon Dope says, as somebody with abandonment issues, I appreciate you reassuring us that at least you'll finish out this season.
That's true. That's true. I would have finished it out.
I told
even
Sharon
if
I have
was
abandonment
dying.
issues also, and I appreciate her abandonment issues.
How many? We're fucking pretty deep into the show. We're like halfway through.
7 episodes or 6?
This one was 8.
Oh, 8. We're
I think this
in.
one was 8. Benji Fagley says, Shane is kind of like the Mary Crosby of Showmance. He seems to have little to no filter for what comes out of his mouth. And I assume he farts. all of this makes him very Mary for me. And Mary is my favorite housewife across all franchises.
Who is that
Not just this
person?
one. This is Benji. And
Benji.
I'm still Courtney's dedicated super fan always.
I fucking
Benji, I love you.
Benji's
Yeah.
good peeps.
Yeah.
Just great peeps.
Yeah.
I like the people that like me.
Yes. Oh my God! Now they really everyone's come around.
I'm very Trumpian like that. I like the people that like me. I do. I don't like the people that don't like me.
Okay, we start the episode. Bronwyn slept on a deck chair, which is an interesting, hardcore thing to do. I appreciate that because I could see in a world, if I was in that world, and I really couldn't stand someone, I would rather sleep outside than sleep next to you. I would.
Who was she bunking with again?
Brittany,
Ugh.
Oh,
Mom of
my
the Year.
God. So she blamed it on the air conditioner, right?
No, she's just, I think straight up said she didn't want to
She was
sleep.
like, I don't like you, and I don't want to be
Yeah.
next to you, so I'm going to sleep outside.
Got it. On the What Happens Live after when she was with Sarah Paulson,
Yeah.
who slid into my DMs once. It was very bizarre.
Sarah Paulson slid into your
Like 20,
DMs?
20 years ago. Yeah. And then I said something I think that was probably not,
Politically correct.
Yeah. I mean, I think she was, I don't know what happened, but yeah, she was very sweet and then she wasn't.
I love her. Oh,
She's great. Very talented woman.
very. I have like weirdos that slide into my DMs, and someone recently wanted to buy my underwear. So pin a rose on my nose.
That is fucking
Gross.
wild.
Yeah.
How much?
How much?
I didn't answer.
You didn't answer?
No.
You should
You're
have
an
said,
elitist.
you should have said 500.
No.
How about this? This is
10
a great
grand.
question. 10 grand?
Yeah.
This is a great question for the people in the comments.
How much would you sell?
What is the going rate on some used undies?
Ugh.
I
Like, you
I
just
don't know if
gotta-
our people will know. that.
Yeah,
You
we
gotta
have
wear them
upstanding
once and put them in the mail, right?
citizens that watch us.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, that's a wild thing.
Yeah, wild.
And B,
I sent you a screenshot of it.
you did?
Yeah.
When the
You don't
fuck?
remember anything. I'm friends with people who remember nothing.
Yeah.
It's not
Because
true,
you are,
man.
that's
You
why
are
we
heard.
have you.
Yeah.
You're heard all the time, every day. You're heard
Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah, no, she's totally heard. We just don't
Don't
remember
remember.
anything.
I don't remember shit.
I don't
That's
remember
what I'm
anything.
saying.
Yeah.
Let's get all
Anyway,
right. We're getting off
so,
track.
okay.
Underwear, mail and underwear.
Yeah, you're the
shit.
one who said Sarah Paulson slid into your DMs, bro.
Right, because I was watching What Happens Live, and Bronwyn blamed it on the air conditioner. That's why she said she slept outside.
No, on
You guys
the show.
didn't watch the full
I
thing?
did. I don't. There was an air conditioner
She was like,
problem.
"There's something
that,
wrong about being hot on a boat." You don't remember her saying
I didn't
that?
watch the after.
Got it.
show.
Yeah,
I
maybe
didn't
she
have
did.
time.
I don't remember
She
that.
blamed it on
I-
that. She didn't blame it on that awful fucking
No.
beast.
She literally
Britney.
said on the episode, her and Brittany were in the room and they were getting into just a spat again. And Bronwyn was like, I'm not sleep. I don't want to sleep next to you. Because Bronwyn's like, it's fine. You can sleep next to me. She goes, I don't want to. I don't want to be in the same room as you. I don't like you.
Got it. She blamed it on something else on What Happens Live with Andy and Paulson. In the meantime, Brittany came up a couple of notches. She's a fucking gangster, but we'll get to that later.
Please.
In the saddest way.
In the saddest way. I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, no, she's a fucking gloke.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bigger question for me in this where Bronwyn slept thing is like, is there no more rooms on this yacht? Like, that's
No,
weird.
they got them shit packed in as like sardines. I mean, they're two to a boat. I got news for you. You invite me on a boat, and I'm on a boat, and I'm hanging out, and you're telling me I'm bunking with somebody? I'm like, why didn't you just fucking rent out rooms at the Hilton? It's the same experience. You got people in your room.
No, if there was
I ain't
6
doing that.
staterooms and 6 staterooms, 2 people to a room, there's 12 people on the boat, you would have to sleep in the same room with someone. You wouldn't?
Fuck, no, man. I ain't fucking, you invite me to the Holiday Inn. If you're going to, 2 people, and by the way, so I got to share space with someone. Is there a bathroom in every one of these staterooms?
Yes.
So is someone shitting in there while I'm trying to take a nap?
Yeah.
It's like it ruins the whole yacht experience. So
Yeah.
there's no, if you're bunking with someone.
It did feel like that there should be more rooms on this thing, but it's a huge boat, like, and there's
that,
only
that looked like
No,
a
but
real
they
boat.
were
Yeah, no, it
basically there's
is.
3 rooms that they because how many of the ladies are there? 6 or 8? There's 6.
Angie and Mary were in one, Heather and Whitney, Lisa and Meredith, Bronwyn and what's her face. So yes, there are 4 staterooms.
Yeah.
I've never sailed on a yacht, so I got friends of mine that sail on yachts, and they're like, there was one time where somebody was fucking stuck bunking with someone, and he was like, I don't do this.
yeah.
It was amazing, actually.
I get that.
He's like, I don't know who the fuck anybody in this boat thinks what they think or don't think, but I don't bunk with people. Like,
Yeah.
Which is exactly the way I would feel if I got onto it. Yay, fucking come on, yeah, for the week, come on in. I'm like, great, this is amazing. They take me to my room and I see someone else's bag in the room.
You get off the boat.
I'm like, aye, Captain, and
No,
I'm fucking
I would room
off
with
the
you.
boat.
Yes, but at a certain point, like when can I just go on a yacht and have my own room? like it just. I'm
Fucking
sorry.
aye, Captain, I'm out.
God, I
Yeah.
can't live like this. I can't fucking share a room with my best friend on this yacht. The torture must stop.
Well, I just feel like aren't these ladies old enough and rich enough to find when do they graduate to I get my own room?
No,
It's like a
First of
week
all,
of luxury, and I fucking walk into my room and there's a dude farting and fucking
Mary.
shitting and clothes that Mary's farting. Like, this is not luxury. I am now in a Residence Inn.
Okay, I will say this. My best friend, her family owns a yacht that they rent out to people. And if I were to go on the boat with them, we would be all bunking up. And this is a no joke yacht that is.
No, if you're a
millions-
couple, yes, I get
I
that.
would be in the same room as Orly. Because
Yeah,
I
great.
think there's only 6 rooms on the boat.
Great, so
But
you'd
that's
have
a lot of
blast.
rooms, and that's millions of dollars.
It's just no
For that
chance.
boat.
It literally
They
takes.
fit more than 6 rooms on that thing. They
It-
need to
No,
do some
because the other
rearrange. That's
rooms are
bad
for the
planning.
crew. Because you need a crew on the boat the whole time.
They can bunk up triple up.
They do. They have 2 in a room also, and they're in sardine cans.
well, I need them
Like
to
they're
be
on those
triple up.
bunks, right? They sleep on those bunks, right? So you get the, but they had that awful fucking living room on the boat. They could just chop that shit in half and put in 2 more bedrooms for Christ's sake.
Okay, so I'll let you call Mangusta and tell them that that's how they should do the boat next time.
And this is a whole crossover. They're trying
For
to
below deck.
So they're trying to get both series. By the way, pretty brilliant idea.
Yeah.
It's a pretty great idea to get everybody mixing in the thing. I don't know who any of these people are on the below deck. I'm
Me
sure you-
neither. No, I
you
don't watch
don't.
it.
I know who all of them are.
Okay,
I can't
great.
watch a show like that. And Mike is the same way. I get a cabin fever just watching
Oh, it's
people
so
live
good.
in that tight of quarters. I've seen a million episodes. I don't like it. I don't care about these people. I don't give a shit.
And the captain's fucking everybody
No, he's never had sex with anyone on his
that we know of.
on the season.
He was kind of handsy with the jaw at the end. They had like a
'Cause
nice.
I think they've already hooked up.
They had a nice handhold. He
They've
was
already-
sitting next to her,
Yes, but they already have hooked up, not on the boat.
not on the boat.
Yeah, they were hanging out because they're both Bravo celebrities.
Got it. And that drunk, sad sicko was like trying to get some
Britani.
dick
Yeah,
that night. And she was.
yeah, 100%.
Like, we watched it. She was like hammered and like trying to get that guy in her room.
I don't know if Britney is a sleep arounder, but she's definitely a hooker upper.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I don't care.
No,
Get
no,
yours.
I don't
But,
care either. I just remember she was trying. Do you remember
just
she
own
was
it.
trying to say forever that her and Jared weren't having a physical relationship because they're both practicing Mormons. So they're not supposed to do any of that while dating. They got to get married. And then she finally caved so much later, way far into the season, and said okay, we actually have been sleeping together. But the fact that she lied about it for that long just makes me believe that she doesn't fuck around a lot like that because. You
Oh, I
wouldn't-
think she does, and she just lies about it.
you think
And
she
Brittany,
sleeps with a
we
bunch
all
of people?
knew
I
that
don't think
you
she
are.
sleeps with a bunch of people.
By the way, Brittany also has a problem with alcohol. I don't know if she's an alcoholic, but you look back at the past episodes, she hasn't shown up for her kids. She can't hold down a man. She fucking shows she's hammered that night trying to get the dude into the thing. She has a problem with alcohol. You can also see it in someone's face.
Yeah.
And you just know there's sort of she's not homeless in the street, alcoholic, but she's got a strange relationship with alcohol. And you can tell on her face, it's alcohol has its hooks in her on some level, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, totally does.
Because she's making bad decisions left, right, and center. And I'm not saying it's a bad decision to fuck the captain of that boat. He seems like a nice guy. Got a job, good looking. I'm sure it would be a night.
Yeah.
But it's just completely inappropriate and out of line to ask him while he's working, right? To
go to
fuck.
Pound Town. Yeah.
And she doesn't. And you can just. There's a thing. She's drinking for other reasons than.
Yes, I concur.
And I like watching her just be a pig. No, but she is. She's like a fucking pig.
well, she's
It's like
got
a
a weird
selfish
relationship
pig.
with reality and with how things are I think she's out of touch with reality, which makes me think she probably does enjoy drinking too. I'm sure that helps her to not have to deal with what her reality is. So,
oh, by the way, sorry, we were talking about this when Jake was on last episode. I looked up Lisa
Barlow.
because we were talking about, like, remember we were like, what is Lisa's history? And we were like going back and forth as what we thought it was. I don't know. On her Wikipedia, it says born and raised in New York. Her family is Jewish, like her parents, her whatever, and then the whole family converted to Mormonism together. So that's the thing.
Good to know.
Yeah, I know.
No, because she was
Mormon.
raised Jewish until she wasn't.
Oh, they converted like after she was an adult and like living her life?
Probably like, I don't know, like 10.
Oh, okay. Well, so then I mean, I'm
years
just
away
saying.
from a bat mitzvah.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying that her parents were Mormon. Like she didn't come there and then decide for some reason on her own to do it.
Her parents were Jewish and then converted to Mormonism when she was a kid.
Yeah.
So then she has experienced both religions, which I think is also really interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next like two clusters of scenes is Heather and Whitney in their room talking about what happened last night and how, Lisa's not coming forth to say that, yes, I did any of these things. And then Heather and Meredith and Lisa in their room, Lisa going bonkers that Meredith didn't stick up for her the way she wanted. And Meredith finally, I think this is when she woke up this season, but the reason this season so far is driving me crazy is because we're on this hamster wheel of Lisa's toxic behavior.
Yeah.
And there's no end in sight. I need her. She's too vacuous for me to find anything to grasp onto and really understand who she is, why she is this way. I don't find anything that she does authentic.
No.
I can't get a toehold with this.
Yeah.
Who are we
chick.
talking about?
Lisa.
Yeah, I mean, it's
It's these, but pertinent to these two scenes.
I don't know what to do with Lisa, and I'm feeling like the women don't know what to do with her either. And it seems like they have, like, I can't shake that, like they have all kind of premeditated this takedown because like Lisa's been this way this whole entire time, and it was almost like someone finally was like, we don't have to do that. Like if we just all decide that we're not doing this anymore with her or whatever, because this is a person who cannot change. I am convinced of it.
I'm with you.
She might be able to like have a very humbling season and then get a slew of comments and really feel like, oh my God, for the first time in her life, like all like the hate and all, but like, I think with someone like that, it's just a temporary thing. She's just going to slide right back into it as soon as she gets comfortable again.
And this is where we lose the like suspension of disbelief or whatever the fuck that.
Yeah.
Because when you see her in that thing and then Bronwyn loses her head and goes off and there's like a whole thing. And by the way, I've only been watching this shit for 7 episodes and I can already tell you what the fucking this is what this chick does. This is why they have her on the show. These girls, I think now in the realm of when they're dealing with her, they are all looking at each other going, we are punching in to go to work. And they go do the scene of them having the dinner. They wait for her to be, and she's probably feels it, knows that she's on the way out, or they all fucking hate her guts because none of them talk to her, text her off when they're not filming. And so she's overcompensating over everything the way that one of these narcissists would do. And Bronwyn is like, I fucking hate you, and I can't stop myself, and I can't believe I have to be around you for another 5 fucking seconds. Because that's where they all feel around her now. The jaw is setting herself up to become the lead.
Yeah.
And she's now the foil. She's standing up and kind of like the person that is taking it all from like the jaw is going to become the focal point of the show, or she is going to be the.
She's always been a mainstay, though.
She has, but it's like she really wants to cut Lisa off at the knees at this point.
And I don't blame her.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
And she might have the jaw might be smart enough to know that the broad is gone. Lisa is out. And
do we think though that they will actually do that?
Yeah, because I think that we're all tired of it. Like it's all the first 50 times you watch this broad explode and you see the dynamic, you're like, it's fun, it's interesting, she's crazy, I hate her. It's it's hit its thing.
Yeah.
And the rest of the cast fucking hates her. And so she will be, this might be her last season.
I really hope it is. Or change. I'm always rooting for growth. I just am with you. I think the cake is so fully baked with Lisa. I don't see any room for growth with her. She doesn't want to grow. She doesn't listen. She is impervious to constructive criticism.
Yeah.
To someone genuinely sitting down with her. You think you've had a conversation with her, but it just slides right off of her like she's Teflon. And the next thing you know, after she's just sat down with Bronwyn saying, husbands are off limits, kids are off limits, here she is again saying your husband was making out with some
Do you think Todd was
chick.
making out with somebody?
Sure, I could believe it, but even if he was, don't say it. You just said I would not mention your husband. So whether he had his dick in someone at, French Laundry, or he didn't, don't say it.
And by the way, didn't see it firsthand.
No.
It was some rumor that she heard back in New York.
No, she said, I'm from New York, so I know a lot of people. This is what I can't stand about Lisa. When she goes, I'm from New York, so I know a lot of people. Just because you're from, listen, I love New York, but it doesn't make you better than someone because you're from New York. Also, you no longer live in New York. You haven't lived in New York for decades. So that means nothing. This is a line going, a ship going nowhere. Yeah. And you use this to make yourself better than, because you live a different life, a bigger life. Your life means more than these people's lives, because that's what you're pretending every time you tell a story or say some of these things or sling some of these insults. And you didn't even see it firsthand. It's from someone that you knew from when you used to live in New York. Okay.
Also, I would love to know what all of your New York Jewish friends think about you living in Salt Lake as a Mormon now. I don't imagine that they're still holding you in the same, whoa, I got to call Lisa and tell her about anything.
What do you think Todd's response is to having his name put out like that?
I think he fucking hates it.
Like on the show,
Really?
like he watched the episode last night and he's like, I got this bitch thrown around my shit. He's, by the way, I can't. This is the idea of Todd like making any kind of a move with a chick ever, like spitting game at a broad, just seems impossible, right?
But that's the Todd father. That's the Todd father you're talking about.
It is the Todd father. But there is a specific thing about making out and farting. That's a pretty specific thing to say. So somebody heard something about Todd being Todd.
Yeah. This is why I say I don't not believe it. But to me, that's Bronwyn and Todd's situation. Whatever they have worked out for their marriage, I don't care, in the sense that it works for them. They've both agreed to it. They're both adults.
Sure.
All the needs are being met. Go for it. Right.
Sure.
What I get, to me, the cardinal sin of this moment, because I think we're here basically after those two conversations in the staterooms, we get to up on deck and
how much responsibility does Angie have though in this? She's the one that actually vocalized it.
Oh, Angie has a ton of responsibility.
Like, why would Angie spit that out on camera?
Because I think what happens, unfortunately, with Angie and Lisa is Angie can never be her better self around her. And she can never just stay in her lane and argue from a really smart kind of tactful point of, tactful way. She just loses it. Because I do think when I was watching Bronwyn lose it on Lisa, I was thinking to myself, I wonder how much patience I would be able to have with a person like this. And I think, because I am a very patient person, I think I'd be okay till I wasn't okay. And then I think I would just absolutely lose it. And I think that all of these people have no runway anymore and they just keep losing it. And that's why
they don't. And she's out at the end of the year for sure, 100%. But would Angie have aired Mary's dirty laundry?
Maybe not Mary's, because she just made up with Mary.
And also, her and Mary are tight.
Very.
You can tell. They're fucking close off the show, on the show.
Yeah.
They are real friends.
Yes.
I don't think Angie would have aired Mary's dirty laundry about her husband on camera.
No, I don't either.
So there might be some weird shit going on that it's subconscious between Angie and Bronwyn, because nothing good was going to come out of mentioning that on camera in regards to her relationship with Bronwyn. So Bronberry, I mean, if I was Bronberry, I'd be like, great, Lisa, you told her that, but bitch, why do you got to say that on camera about my husband? Like, now I got to go deal with that. Like, when the cut and it's over, I'd look at Angie and go, what are you doing talking about whatever my husband does or doesn't do? He's going to see this and I got to eat this now. Like, that's not putting her, it's not helping Bronberry at all. Angie dropping that. Like, why was she... Is there weirdness between Angie and Bronberry?
No, I don't think there's any animosity between the two of them. I just don't think they're that close. And I think it meant more to Angie to drop this bomb than it did to keep Bronwyn safe. And I think it played into what the story that Angie is trying to say is true about Lisa, that all you do is talk smack about people. And even you, after you've said, made amends and said, I'm not gonna, here's truce, we're not mentioning each other's husbands, kids, none of that stuff, then you just go and do it because you talk out of both sides of your mouth constantly. I just think that's how she did the math.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
What are your thoughts?
I feel like this whole thing has been talked about amongst the group, sans Lisa, obviously. I get the vibe that they are like, bring it all. No, if you have it, bring it. Because then she goes to Angie, or Angie goes to Bronwyn afterwards, like when they're at the beach later and they're kind of both in the ocean together. And she says, she kind of apologizes to her and says, I'm sorry, I feel like I haven't been that supportive of you. And I just want you to know that I've got your back and yada, yada, whatever. And then Bronwyn says the thing about like, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like I'm trying to ask myself, like, how did I contribute to this?
And that's a person with a toolbox. She said those magic words, my part in it, right?
Yeah.
Like
she apologized.
Yeah.
She's trying to figure out what she did or what was her part in that whole situation, which is why Bronberry's kind of got a better, like she's living a much better life than Lisa. Lisa is, I think I said this in the last episode, she is living in a fucking state of misery all the time.
Yeah.
She is not happy
100%.
ever. Like she is in a lot of fucking pain.
Yeah.
And a lot of insecurity. And she's miserable, this woman.
But this is my point. I think someone that is that miserable is trying to make those who hurt people. And so there's only so much bandwidth that Angie has before she snaps and says whatever she has to say to win her point and to get the point across to everyone that this is who Lisa is. And this is not a joke. This is not a drill. And here's the evidence. But what you were saying something, you had a point.
So when Bronwyn is saying, I'm trying to find my contribution, I'm trying to figure out how I could have moved differently. And Angie cuts her off and is like, you can't, you have to go hard. Every time you talk to her needs to be, I can't remember her exact wording, but it was basically like at the octave that you brought this last one, everything that you say to her needs to be brought at that octave.
I think that's terrible advice.
I think that's terrible advice too.
But
that is how Angie is thinking about it.
Bronberry needs to act like fucking Lisa doesn't exist. Nothing she says, she should respond to. She should be like, Lisa, I hope you're having a great day. Like nothing, it should be like Teflon, because Lisa does it to get a rise. Lisa does it to get these people out of their minds. It was just Bronberry's turn this episode. Last episode, it was the other chick. I can't remember because she's completely fucking boring and uninteresting. The Meredith. She got somebody all fight. This is what Lisa does. Bronberry fed into it. Unfortunately, this Lisa chick in this situation got what she wanted, which is attention.
I don't think
negative, positive. She just wants it to be about her.
What do you think?
You saw her face though when Bronwyn got up and was like, "Fuck you, you're dead to me." Like Lisa was like, she was so caught off guard that Angie said that. Like it was written all over her that she was just like she was speechless. Bronwyn kept asking her questions like that would give her a chance to say like, "No, I didn't," and she literally was like. She couldn't say anything, and Lisa always has something to say. Lisa's the first one to be like, "No, I didn't say that. No, it's because it didn't happen there." And so I personally think that how Bronwyn did talk to her, like it was incredibly satisfying for me to watch and see Lisa with that stupid look on her face. And I think that if the goal is to like all just like, okay, she's going to be here regardless, so let's just get along to whatever, go along to get along or whatever, then that is the advice. But it's, if the goal is get her gone or completely isolate her, then I think that Angie's advice is the right thing to do. Like you can't, you have to keep going until she dies. Like you got to keep shooting until like
the zombie's
take
dead.
The pulse. And
Speaking of zombies, see how I worked that in?
Yeah.
The other thing I want to say about Lisa, and not that I would ever fucking waste my time having any kind of conversation with her about anything, but you can tell, like, most of the friends in my life, if they look at me, they're like, my life is better, or I am more enriched, or it is a plus that Shane is in my life, right? Same can be said for you. Same can be said for you. There isn't a friend that Lisa has where they're like, fuck, man, my life's way better because this broad's in it. Like not that we know. I mean, she calls all these people her friends. None of these people's lives are enriched in any sort of positive or better way because she's around.
No, it's just
on
a
any
nightmare.
level.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
All the time. And she's in so much pain that she just can't help herself.
But, I was wondering the same thing when Angie said that piece of advice. I also was like, no. You're fighting fire with gasoline. Like, that's not good advice. And listen, only time will tell. And actually, time won't tell because no one will ever take the advice that I'm about to give that I think you were also saying.
It's just the goal, though. Whatever the goal is, tell me what the goal is, and I'll tell you if it was good advice. Like that's how it shifts for me.
I think she would not know what to do with herself if not you, and someone that was friends with her.
If none of those people reacted,
attention.
Yeah, she just wants it to be about her. It's all about her all the time.
Yeah,
so
no press is bad press.
So in that, good attention, bad attention doesn't matter. It just has to be about me.
But she's always got an ally. She always is only kind of pissed off half the group. Normally she's got half of the group either not fighting her or with her, like one or the other. But right now, if they're all going to pick her off, like if they all decide this is a no go with us anymore, then this can be effective. But
she's currently only got really one person that sort of has her back, which is the Meredith chick.
And barely does. Like really barely does.
It's gotten to that point.
Yeah.
There's no more, you can't take one of the fucking sheep away from the herd and try to fucking taint it. Like they're all just fucking hate her.
Yeah.
Back to the pigs in the pen or whatever. What's next?
I don't mind Meredith being the way that she is right now. If she's not on the with the goal of like get her gone, she seems to me like she's just treating her accordingly. Like I know who this person is, I treat her accordingly. She's not trying to. It doesn't seem like Meredith really cares what happens to Lisa. She's certainly not coming to have her back that's worth anything. Like the way she's having her back is worthless. It's useless.
Because she's not.
Yeah. So, which is, I'm just wondering what Meredith wants out of this. I can't tell if Meredith even wants to be here anymore. I really
don't think she does.
Yeah.
And I think it sucks as a viewer to watch someone take up a spot. Yeah. Like play the game or don't play the game.
Yeah.
But like you can't be in and out. You have to be an active participant if you are on the field.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
That's an astute observation from both of you. She's not in it.
No, at all.
And by the way, you get what you get, right? I don't care.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I don't care about Meredith one way or the other.
Yeah.
Because that's what she's giving me on the show.
Yeah.
I could give a fuck.
And
I have a hard time. She walks in or they cut her in and out of frame and I'm like, who the fuck is that again? It's 8 episodes. I know I'm old. I know I've got half dementia, but like I know all these chicks or I know the version of what they're showing me.
Yeah.
Like I all of them. I still am kind of like, is she new or is that a friend of one of them? Like, and then I'm like, oh no, it's that idiot. Like I call them all idiots. But
what I think is interesting about Meredith is when I see her on Watch What Happens Live or on Next Gen, I think to myself, oh, this is an interesting or, for this world, right?
Yeah.
I'm interested in, what you have to say. You went to law school. You now have a jewelry line. You're selling caviar, whatever it is. I think you look great for, like
80.
she's not 80, but I think she
Sorry.
looks great. She's had an
How
interesting,
old is she?
I don't know, 50s?
Yeah, I can't like.
She looks great for being 40. I mean, she's,
I think she looks great. She looks healthy. She looks beautiful.
She's a DJ. She has a residency somewhere.
Oh my.
But my point is, like, there's no one on this show that she actually, the way it comes across is there's no one on the show that she actually likes, that she has a genuine friendship with. And so she's just trying to stay out, like lay back in the cut until she has to, because someone has called her out by name, get in the pig pen and get dirty.
Yeah.
And it's like, right, but if you were on Beverly Hills, you would not be acting this way.
Right.
And it reminds me of when I grew up, my brother, sister, and I, we were all swimmers because we were terrible at every other sport. We were called outfield Abbiati for a reason. And so my sister, who was an excellent swimmer, she also could be like a little lazy, where she only swam as fast as the kid next to her because she was also competitive. So she wanted to win, but if you put her next to a slow kid, she would only swim just faster than them.
Play to her competition.
That's right. And my mom would always tell the coach, put her next to the fastest kid. And they're like, no, because she's not that. I haven't seen her be that fast. And my mom's like, trust you, she's being lazy. Put her next to the fastest kid. And they would do it and she would win. And I feel like Meredith is a lazy housewife in that sense. Like, because she doesn't think that any of these women are in her league or whatever it is, that she's just like, yeah, I'm just going to do just enough to get by. But if she was on a different franchise, I think she would be coming with a completely different energy and attitude.
Ever since Jake said what he said last week about like none of these people seem like they are actually from Salt Lake or are doing anything real in Salt Lake or have just like any reason to all be together and living there, and like basically we like, I think this specific city franchise should not be a Housewives.
Yeah, no, this is just I'll spin it off again. More money, more coal. Like, fuck it. Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Weird. Mormonism, repression, chicks willing to do whatever they want, throw shit at the TV, they yell at each other. We're watching something that we probably shouldn't have to be watching.
No,
but that's what we
even though a lot of people like it. I don't understand it, but
I don't either. And that's what we deduced on the episode with Jake, that there is no connective tissue in Salt Lake. In Beverly Hills, there's connective tissue. In Jersey, same thing. It's why Orange County is faltering, because there's no real connective tissue. And I think that they tried to have Mormonism be
through line.
Is the through line, but it just fell so flat. And so many of these women have left the church, and the women that haven't left the church, like the Britannies and the Lisas, they're not, I don't want to say they're not real Mormons.
No, the through line is that they're all attention whores. And that doesn't get you.
There's no there.
Yeah, that just doesn't get you. There's zero depth and weight to 7 people fighting over attention.
Correct.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything else to say over this scene where like they're having lunch? It's the Bronwyn, Todd farting, making out stuff.
There is something about how Bronwyn has been able to skirt around having any real. She's not dealing with these lawsuits like I thought she was going to have to. And I think that I have watched her just be like, she's been good at, like, I think that's why she threw Britani under the bus, why she came out and said all those things about that Britani told her shopping that one day. Cause it just sort of seemed like, you have to bunk with this bitch later, right? Like, I just wouldn't have done that to someone I'm clearly having to share not just bunk with, in a bed with, like you're sharing a bed. And so I think that
Lap of luxury.
Yeah.
On the yacht.
So I think
I'm on the yacht.
I know.
Here's my Insty.
So I just feel like she
with 22 minutes.
Came in here knowing that she needed to have some shit. So I think that's why she called out all that shit with Britani. And then I think it's also why she tried to like get up and leave the table after she yelled at Lisa. And Lisa goes, "You're deflecting." And I hate Lisa, but like I agree. I just think that she came in here with a brain and knew like, this shit is still very fresh and they're going to ask me these questions if I don't bring some other shit. And so that's
but you know what? I'm happy for her to deflect.
No,
because,
so am I.
Yeah, no, and I don't think you're saying anything different. But I just, the fact that because Lisa makes it so easy for everyone to
Because she's the worst.
Do you remember on OC when Vicky was dating Brooks and Brooks was Brooks went to prison for falling behind on his child?
I remember that.
Thank you. You do?
I was joking.
Oh. You watched for a minute.
I don't know.
You really cracked yourself up.
Vicky's underdog.
Yeah.
Yes. See, I know know Vicky.
So Vicky
She looks
was
like
dating
underdog.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't think she looks like that. Vicky was dating, I don't even know
like
what underdog is.
She looks like underdog.
Vicky was dating Brooks. Brooks went to prison for falling behind on child support. Vicky would also ride Slain Slannery like Zorro for not paying his full child support. You're the worst man in not just Orange County, but in America for what you did. And they kept trying to explain to her, but Vicky, you're dating a guy who's, yes, you should pay your child support. But if this is the hill that you want to die on, you can't be riding for, sleeping with, buying new teeth for a guy who went to prison for not paying child support. The math doesn't math, girlfriend. And this is what Lisa does. Lisa just hands them a gift where it's like, yes, even if Bronwyn is deflecting, you're an asshole because you just had a whole scene with her about how you're not going to talk about anyone else's family. And now you're downstairs with Britani running your mouth about her kids, her kid, then you saying the stuff about Todd to Angie. It's like, you're so frustrating to watch. You can't, we're just on this loop and I want to get off. It's the scene from National Lampoon's European Vacation when they're driving around Big Ben Parliament. Like, I can't get left with her. And I just want to get off the ride. I'm so tired of her.
Everybody watching the girls are on the show. She's gone. She's a fucking dead zombie walking. There's no doubt.
Listen, I would love to believe that. I don't see, like, Bravo is not like the swiftest. Like they don't usually take action on stuff like this. Like, to them, Lisa is great entertainment. Like, it's like, no matter what, something ridiculous is going to be going on. Somebody's going to get flustered. Someone's going to scream. Someone's going to storm out. Someone's going to, like, whatever it is.
If they're listening into the YouTube sphere and they're doing all the thing and they're doing their market research, I guarantee you everybody watching Lisa is fucking over the Lisa show.
They are, but they are also over Tamra. And Tamra's still
Doing
kicking.
Yeah. On OC.
It takes years for them to actually, and since we do know that, like, I don't know what their contracts are like, but since we do know that Lisa's just did a brand new contract,
it's probably for more than 1 year.
I assume it would be.
Or it's voidable, but they can get out of it. Like, it's not.
Yeah, but like, not
Great.
without
So
her
then you'll just have another
something.
16 episodes of this broad every third episode sitting at a dinner being this person.
What happens next is interesting to me because Bronwyn goes to her room and she starts crying because obviously she's upset about everything that just happened with the whole making out thing. And then she realizes, like, this chick's here and I'm not going to let her impose a cloud over my trip,
dictate
my trip. I'm going to not just have a good time in spite of her. I'm going to have a great time. And that's, I guess the point that I'm trying to make. Like, I wish that she could carry that through everywhere and just ignore her, pretend she's not there. Oh, she says something like, can you pass me that drink? So yeah. So anyway, Meredith, wasn't this great when so-and-so said just really treat her like she's pretty much invisible.
Yeah.
And because when we get to the beach, because that is the next scene, and Angie gives her that advice, I think in the world that we're living in, I think you're correct. That, yes, I guess that is the best way to handle her. In my fantasy land that I'm approaching these shows from, I wish she would just treat her like she's air.
Yeah. I would like that too. Do you remember in the very beginning when she walks out and tries to act like nothing happened? Like, oh, hey, blah, 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 like whatever she said. And literally the girls just went silent and they like got up and like, just like left like rats. Like they just spread out like ants. Like they all left her and she was just sat there left with Britani, like the D-list housewife. That's like, and then was just stuck there talking to Britani, like the last person that like you want to be having like an important scene with. That's like right after the,
but she's got to sidle up next to her because her friends are thin, few and far between in this group. So now she's trying to, Britani, right? Does that bother you?
Which
And that
lasts like
happens
5
with you
seconds.
and Jason. I mean, Josh. I mean, Jordan. I mean, what's this guy's name? Like,
Yeah.
you're not even invested in her life. You don't care, Lisa.
No, and then she forgets it later when she fucking. We'll get to it, but I feel like she was like really rude to Brittany later about the captain situation.
Yeah. So we get onto this little excursion that the little island excursion thing that they're doing. Meredith and Lisa get into it because Lisa feels like you're not standing up for me. Mary, which was funny when Mary was like, "Oh my God, I apologize. God save me. I can't believe I'm taking up for Lisa Barlow." But here's the thing. Does Meredith have Lisa's back? No. Do I care? No. Don't give a shit.
No.
I wouldn't have your back either.
No.
But I also wouldn't be friends with you. Listen, if nobody gets hurt and someone falls or like eats shit, I do have a good LOL.
She did eat shit. I was a little worried the glass had broken and hurt her, but it wasn't.
No, she wasn't hurt. If she was hurt, I would not be laughing. She was not hurt. And it really gave me a little bit of a giggle when Brittany fell.
Do you remember also when they're running and what's her name? Meredith jumps on Whitney's back and Whitney like what is it when you piggybacks or like down? Like I have not seen, first of all, those two have never really even liked each other, but that was the first fun, light moment with Meredith that I have seen, and I don't know when. Like that's not a Meredith move to do that, but Whitney instigated that, stopped, and then Meredith just went for it. And Meredith was laughing. Like there was a joy coming out of Meredith in that 4 seconds of film that I was like, who knew?
But this is the other thing we were talking about when Jake was in the man chair. We like to laugh with these women because there are funny things that do happen on this show or all of these shows. And it's like Salt Lake is just so dark all the time that I can't catch my breath to have a good moment and to like form some one-way relationship where I'm like, oh, this person gets it, or that was funny. They poked fun at themselves. And now when they get into this fight, I feel some sort of loyalty to them or want to back them because I saw, oh, you're not all bad.
Yeah.
I can never catch my breath with any of them because it's always so dark and so heavy there.
I got nothing from the beach except for this. They all look great for their age.
Yeah.
Everybody looks great.
They all look great in their bathing suits.
Can I just tell you, I was on the phone with my parents the other day and my mom and dad were getting ready to go to something. And my dad's like, Sue, you look good. And my mom's like, oh, thanks, honey. He's like, no, I mean, you look really good for your age. And my mom goes, thanks. That's like saying you got great breath for a dog. And I was like, that's hilarious, Mom. And it is true. Like saying someone looks great for their age is like, or how about you just look great?
Yeah.
He was giving her a compliment.
I know, but it's still not, you know.
He was giving her a very abiyati compliment.
Yeah, you look great for your age. Thanks, you got great breath for a dog. I was like, that's great. Anyway.
The last thing on that
please.
was with Mary, and I was surprised when Mary told Meredith, you're boring, your story's boring, I'm bored by you.
Mary,
Why don't you go make
I
a
wasn't
story?
surprised because Mary pops off like that.
Totally, but I just don't know why she had to do that. Like the whole thing was basically it seemed like it was spurred by a defense of Lisa. Like she was saying, like, it's weird that you don't stand up for her more. And then that rose to a level of Mary going, and you're boring, I'm bored by you, go find another story or whatever. It was just how Lisa Barlow spurred some people to come to her defense. It was just weird.
I just thought Mary's so random that anything she says doesn't surprise me. It makes me laugh. I think what she says is, wow, you got that from that? That's funny. That's weird. But I'm surprised in that respect, but I'm never surprised when she pops off because
she steals from old people. So anything Mary does is kind of like whatever. I don't
fuck with Mary anymore.
I don't fuck with Mary. Mary's up to no good. And yes, she's funny in the way that she's funny in the way that an old lady can be funny, I'm out on Mary.
The standard drops when you are dealing with the rest of these trash bags. You know, like you just start being
true.
like, yeah, maybe on a different franchise, I wouldn't find Mary nearly as interesting, but
Mary's
I do.
half in and half out too. Like she's not all the way in. She's not. She's not all the way in on
I
this.
don't know if Mary's all the way in on much. I think that is like I'm telling you, there's something off
Something going on with Mary.
With Mary, with her life, with her.
Something about Mary.
There's something about Mary. With her church, her life, the way she was raised.
She's a criminal. She's a shyster. She's a Shylock. She's stealing from old people.
And I just think that
That hurts your soul.
There's something ain't right.
I agree. What's next?
I know how to moderate without you prodding me.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
So
10 minutes.
So
You're crushing it.
No, we have to figure out something like I maybe I won't even leave this in, but maybe I will. I am so
You're the edit god.
listen.
You're
Orange County and Salt Lake have got me hating my job these days. A job that I don't get paid to do already. And like this is supposed to be fun, and I'm not having fun doing the Housewives.
I get it.
And like we're doing the Housewives because there's nothing else on right now. Like, but I don't
So
even.
next year you should do the challenge. You should do the challenge is great.
But how do you deep dive the challenge though?
What?
How do you deep dive the challenge?
Because there's a lot of challenge fans out there. They all have their own narratives. They all come back. They each have their own thing. Like I could get down. I'm not like the challenge would have been very easy for me to do.
I know, but
This
I
fucking
need
is so tough. It's so hard, man.
It is.
It's so hard.
And I'm just trying to be honest to say that I don't know how like this should be fun. This should be fun, and it's weird, and it's not, and it's a bummer. And
I can be engaging about anything.
Yeah.
And this is fucking tough.
Yeah, this is getting painful. And so I just I want to figure out like if we just kind of roll this into just being like it's not like a Salt Lake. We'll talk about Salt Lake, but then we're also going to talk about Robert Wagner and Natalie Wood, and we're also going to talk about like, and it just like for the rest of this Salt Lake season, if we're gonna make it what it is, it is what it is, you know. Like
I'm here for that because I don't like being negative, and
I don't either. I'm mad. I'm upset. I feel like I'm looking at everyone funny, and it's not because of you guys.
And I'm not a cranky person.
Yeah,
because this shit's terrible.
You gotta get in your mic, boo.
I don't think this is going in.
No, it is because I want to let everyone know that like this is not sustainable for me, and I have a feeling them either.
Listen, I could do anything because I
committed.
sure,
I
but
committed
like,
to my commitment. I'm in till the end.
Well, we're
of
in
this
till the
season.
end, but like we're just like this has got to be. We got to get loose on
There's
this. We can't
zero
be so
reason
like
to ever cover the Salt Lake broads ever again.
Yeah, maybe we don't go scene by scene anymore. Maybe we
Fine
just
by
go
me.
like, "There's 5 things that happen. Let's
There
like,
is
and let's
zero.
talk about other things in the mix
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll even get a story about UPS.
Oh, good
if you're
God!
lucky.
I know. I'm opening this up to real problems probably. But
What's
like,
next?
like
Moderator.
see that shouldn't be, but that's where we're all at. What's next?
I know.
Is there anything even here?
and I get the
I know.
short end of
You're
the stick.
fucking running the boat, man.
Because it's not something. What's that like? It's not something I wanted, but what's that saying?
I think we were all three
Like
engaging people, and I had a very fun time the first 27 minutes of this show.
Yeah.
And it was interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we were weaving in and out.
Yeah.
But then we had to go into actually doing the show.
Yeah, we're gonna
and
do
I have
Salt Lake
fucking-
Light.
I am-
Yeah, Salt Lake Light.
That's
Salt Light City.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Salt Lake Light, Salt Lake City.
This
You heard it
is
here
just
first.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, because basically the end of the episode, there was one. Let me just check my notes real quick.
No, we want to do the dinner that we can
Well,
do.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Let me do my job.
My bad.
So when the girls get back to the boat, I did laugh about this also, even though I felt so bad because Angie's in that weird dinosaur or like starfish costume, and her finger got fucked.
No,
I had a note about this.
But I was just like, she was taking it on the chin so well, and she was in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this poor girl can't catch a break. She's sitting here in a deflated starfish costume.
Yeah.
She was just beefing and honking for at least 24 hours straight, and now there's blood gushing out of her finger. This.
No, her fucking threshold for pain is
intense.
strong.
Yeah.
And she sort of was a fucking gangster about it. I really, really liked it. I was like, this is dope.
Yeah.
Like any one of these other broads, it would have been like fucking
Medevaced, airvaced.
Boat to the land. I fucking need plastic surgery. Fucking this is. And she was like, this fucking hurts, but whatevs. Keep it moving.
telling you, I like
Dino
Angie.
costumes
I
rad.
do too.
Yeah, I like her. Okay, and then it was the dinner, and now we're just at the dinner, where again they couldn't just be lovely human beings when the captain of the ship sits down to have dinner with you. He doesn't want to be here.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be up in this muck.
Yeah.
He wants to be in his own muck on his own shitty show. He doesn't
know,
want to be.
yeah.
The captains never get involved in that stuff. It's all of the crew that gets involved in it. He just wants to go drive the boat, jerk off to some boat porn, and go to bed.
Yeah.
What is boat porn?
I'm kidding.
I just didn't know if there was like a.
But also,
No,
what you just
no,
said,
no.
Shane, about like, I didn't even think of this. Well, I think, okay, when he comes out, he's used, like, this is his show. This is his boat. This is his show. And he's being basically like, no one's listening to him. No one's stopping talking. No one's stopping arguing. He can't even sit down. He's getting hit on by like the lowest hanging fruit on the fucking boat.
that
Like,
mongoloid.
yeah, like he's probably having to be like, this
is the worst week of my life.
yeah, I don't want to be on someone else's show. This is my fucking boat. This is my show.
He's
what are we
having no
doing?
fun.
Yeah, this is not. He's
He's
having
definitely
no fun.
fucking the jaw on the boat. There's no doubt.
No way. No,
The
there's no way
jaw
because there's
is coming-
cameras everywhere. There's no way
No,
they
when they
wouldn't show
cut, they
that.
cut though.
Absolutely not. They would not. They have cameras in their rooms.
Got it. Oh, maybe she's not fucking the jaw. He definitely has fucked the jaw, or
They
will
have.
fuck
No,
the
she
jaw.
said it. Last episode, she said we've fucked around.
Got it. I was in the middle of fighting cancer last week. I didn't watch last week's episode. I was in a desperate fight for my life.
Did you watch it though? Like just like
I watched half of it,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
was pretty fucking stoned,
Yeah.
which was great.
Wait, speaking of, this was your moment after Brittany barfs and then comes back and sips
Oh,
some
Brittany
tequila.
Meredith was like gnarly to her, and she is sticking up for herself to Meredith, who has been sort of annoying this last couple
Well,
episodes.
first
you
of
know?
all, Brittany has come up a notch because I think she's a drunk. As a drunk,
Yeah.
you never, ever, ever put that on somebody else, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not my business and nothing's going to matter until she thinks she's a drunk anyway,
Yes.
right? But for the sake of entertainment and watching the show, I'm like, that bitch has earned her alcoholic stripes. She's hammered. She's been drinking all day long. The boat's moving around a little bit. She goes over to the side and just pulls her hair, vomits, and heads right back to her chair and slams a shot of tequila.
Sips, like a lady.
Whatever. That's a G move. I used to do that all the time at bars in Hollywood. I'd be drinking. I would have drink. This is before I was like, this is when I was actually could be in public. I would drink myself so drunk that I would be at the bar standing there and I'd be like, oh no. And I just into the right under end of the bar, into the bottom of the bar where the rail is where you can put your foot. And I would just come right back up and go, let's get another one. Like, she's a fucking...
You barfed on the floor at the bar, like people are standing around you.
all
like,
the time.
I've
and
heard
no
this
one
story
said,
before.
I don't want
I
to
object.
sit next to you. You just barfed
I
everywhere.
wasn't sitting anywhere. I would be standing at a bar. The bar is busy. It's, one of them like bars on the east side of Hollywood. I'm drinking shots. I'm like, man, this is like the 40th shot of whatever it is. And I would be like, right onto the floor.
Oh my God, I'm going to get sick.
And then I'd lean back up and go, I need another one. Like, that is some real drink. She's drinking for real. I'm not mad at it. Like, and then she's sitting there going, by the way, I'm drunk and your fucking husband's fucking around on you. Like, what was her thing with Meredith?
Yeah, she was like, your husband has a mistress. And
Oh, I saw your husband on TikTok.
TikTok.
And by the way, these attention whores, there's all day long. They're just scouring the internet. What are they saying about me now?
This is why
what are they saying about me?
this show is eroding my soul a wee bit
Yeah.
because it's like, you don't do that when you care about someone. And clearly none of you guys care for one another.
No, they
and I
are
don't
all
want
put
to-
together to put this content out. The other ones, and this is a good point, I don't even watch any of these motherfuckers, but I know them OC broads kind of did really like each other.
In the beginning.
And the New Jersey broads
Well,
had...
they were all related, so yeah.
and they liked each other.
Yes.
And the Beverly Hills, they all kind of had like there was some
Thing, yeah.
connective, whatever you're... None of these broads like each other, except maybe a couple here, but they all fucking hate each other, and it's just...
It's so dark.
so brutal. It's
And
so
it doesn't
brutal.
have to be this way.
The zombie thing and the fucking knives and the deal, and that's just such a reach. Like these, they're. By the way, this shit is so bad and it's so boring. They're marrying it to another show.
I think it's just not working for how we do this show because I know that there are so many people out there that think that these last couple episodes have been fucking hilarious. And let me tell you, there have been some moments that I've been like, that I was like laughing out loud watching this. But I just, for how we like to like dive into like the
psyche.
Yeah, the psyche of it all, like who these people are and where they came from and like why they get along or why they don't, or like why she's freaking out about this thing right now. Like, more than like you would have thought she would have freaked out about that, but she didn't. Here's why she did about this. That's not working on this because nothing is real and it's all having to be so produced. And we have to give Heather like her props for actually pushing the story forward, like showing up every day and she's narrating this shit. She'll start and be like, and why are we here? I'll tell you. And,
The Jaw?
and yes,
Yeah.
she really is coming to work to do this. It's
She
the
is.
only like
No, she's in
connected-
it.
Yeah.
Bronberry is in it.
Yeah.
Fucking
Angie is too.
Angie is in it.
And those are the three
The
that I
Brittany
really
chick
like.
is in
Yeah.
it, but hammered. Like she's not.
And
She's
she's
but
also-
she's in it to be on the show. She likes but she's just too much of a fucking psycho to make. But yes, it's a problem.
There has to be some sort of morality. There has to be like a bottom.
Yeah.
We can't have just no bottom to the bottom.
Yeah.
Because at that
Or there
rate-
has to be consequences for your behavior.
That's right.
Otherwise, we lose. Then we're not watching because you can't treat people the way Lisa treats people and never have. She's never had a consequence, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And so it's just it's bad storytelling.
That's right.
It's
It
really
is.
bad
It is
storytelling.
bad
It's
storytelling.
just bad
You nailed it.
storytelling because because yes, get us all fired up for 4 episodes. We fucking hate her. We fucking hate her. We fucking hate her. Someone's gonna drop the hammer. Someone's gonna give her what she deserves. And it never happens. So you're just like floating around. It's just there's no resolution.
You know why Jersey was? Jersey was great for a myriad of reasons, but in the first, it was.
Multiple reasons.
It was.
Give me what was the main reason?
Oh my God, watching the family dynamics was fascinating.
I've seen a couple episodes of them fucking things when
Yeah.
they're by the way, they're just all very interesting humans.
Thank you
too.
very much.
They
for
are
proving my
very
point.
much their own people.
Yes, they are.
They
Not
have-
trying to be anybody else.
They have a sense of identity and a
Yes.
sense of self, whether it's ridiculous, gym
Yep.
tan laundry, whatever.
They have a
whatever
real
the
sense of
laundry.
loyalty. They have a real sense of family.
Yes, and so again, though, these broads, they don't bring anything to the table other than their willingness to look stupid on television, and that's not enough.
But and to your point, on the first like 3 seasons of Jersey, I can't remember if it was longer, but there was a woman named Danielle Staub who was on the show, and she was the villain. She was the one that everyone couldn't stand. And when the show started, a few of them were friends with her. But Caroline Manzo always knew, like, this is a bad egg and I don't want her around my family.
She was right.
Let me tell you something about
Did
my
she
family.
go to prison?
No, Danielle did not go to prison.
Okay, is she a bad egg?
Yeah, she's horrible. How many times has she been engaged? 19 times?
19 times prostitution whore.
Yeah. She's been engaged 19
Is that a line from the show?
It's the line from the show.
No, the show is when they.
That's when she flipped
That's
the
when she
table.
said it.
Pay attention. Pay attention.
Okay.
Engaged 19 times. Prostitution or it's so good. It's-
Yeah. While the table is flipping, and those
flipping.
words are coming or being
Yeah, and
screamed.
Joe just wanted to grab her boobies, and then they went home, and he's like was so turned on this meatball because she was so.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
want
so-
to. I want to watch that one.
I know. By the way,
This
I
one
will
we're
deep dive
watching
the
is
fuck
fucking
out of Jersey.
brutal. Is it not?
No, it is.
But wait, can I just finish this point really quickly?
Yes.
So everyone, like at first she had some friends, but Caroline kept saying like, no, I'm not here for this chick. She's bad news. Get her out of our group. And Caroline sat down with her. They had a one-on-one. They sat down and everyone was waiting at the brownstone. Caroline's husband owns the brownstone for Caroline to come back. And they had it out. And then I think it was either the next season she was gone or the season after she was gone. It's like they took care of business and they were like, this chick is not working with these broads. She is bad for the show because it's too toxic. Whether she's a good person or not, she made the show toxic. They removed her. And here's what happened. More drama happened because drama will always happen because life is dramatic. You don't need to keep in the one person that's making the entire show get tanked.
Yeah.
And that's why Jersey was great.
All right. Yes or no?
Yes.
Is this Lisa's last season?
No. But I want it to be.
I got news for you. It's Lisa's last season for me.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
This will be the last season Lisa's on fucking Real Housewives and Shane's World.
Yeah.
That's for no doubt.
Yeah, it's too much.
All right.
All right. Well, we did it.
I love you guys
we
so
love
much.
you.
I really enjoy being with you guys. The subject matter is nuts. It's it's not anything mineable. It's fucking fascinating. It's really fucking tough. I can't wait to see you next Wednesday. What do they got going on? What's the coming attractions or the I'm fucking 3,000 years old.
I say coming attractions too, and Mike always yells at me. He's like, it's the trailer, the teaser, the super tease. Because Mike's in the biz.
Right. What's the super tease? Is Connor's coming out for comments?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Connor's commies.
I don't know what happens next. I didn't even see what the
I
scenes
watched
for
it.
the
I
next were.
watched it twice, and I still don't care. That's how bad this is. And I'm still gonna watch it. Obviously, we're covering it, but like, it is sucking the joy out of me watching it. It's like, you know, if you ever
Minuscule. Exactly. Minuscule joy.
minuscule joy. It's like, you know, when you do like a workout. Love you. It's like, you know, when you do a workout class. Oh, don't talk. I love you. You know, you have a workout class that you really love doing. And then all of a sudden, it's just the worst fucking teacher takes over the only time slot that you can go to. And you're like, but I love this. And you've ruined it for me because you're an asshole.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about this show. It's like, no, I love the Housewives, but it's ruining it because this show is not hitting on any cylinder.
Yeah. The only thing that I was really like couldn't kind of believe or I was really shaking my head at was when Lisa just went after Brittany and was like, the guy's not interested. He's not interested. Tell him, am I right? Tell him he's not like at all, not interested at all, right? Like, Brittany's your only friend on this ship right now. Like, why? I don't know why you had to come so hard for, like, if you're a person who could get this guy to sleep with you. Brittany's not a bad looking woman. Like, I don't know anything about this dude. Maybe he's not the type, but like, I assume she wouldn't have a real hard time getting laid if she'd like to.
I said this last episode. No one takes Brittany seriously.
Yeah.
And because of this, they pick on her. They throw things at her. They pour water on her. It's actually really gross to see.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate it because it is coming off. Like, listen, I get that she's annoying. I get that she's like that fly that you just want to swat away from you, but she's not. She's a person.
Yeah.
And her behavior is not great, but then don't engage with her or sit down and have a conversation with her and just say, like, I can't figure out how to be friends with you.
Yeah.
And I'm finding myself being nasty to you and I don't want to be that way.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm just not going to engage with you because I can't figure out how to form a friendship and I don't want to be nasty to you because you don't deserve it. I know that's not how people on these shows act, but like,
no,
they
know, but
really are close to like bullying her because Meredith
that's
has
the
thrown
thing.
multiple things at her and no one says anything.
No.
And that's gross behavior.
Yeah.
They've poured water on her. And like the first time it was in a jocular manner, like, oh, every time you bring up Jared, we're going to pour water on you. Okay, that's kind of funny. But they do stuff. No one takes her seriously. Like when they were at the tarot tea time or whatever, literally Jared's on the phone and Bronwyn is like, hey, Jared, we're not talking to you right now. Bye. And hangs up the phone. Yeah. She would have never done that if Lisa was on the phone with John or if Angie was on the phone with her husband. Nobody respects her. Yeah. And I get it. She doesn't. Yeah,
I get it.
You
It's
teach
just
people
hard to
how
watch.
to treat you, but that's hard to watch.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I would also think that the ladies would see themselves.
Oh, baby.
That the ladies would see themselves afterwards and go,
I don't want to be that person.
I don't, and I like she can't be here anymore. Like we are all like, she's not. We're never gonna connect with her. We're never gonna be friends with her, and we don't like watching ourselves back on TV being an asshole.
This is why, Nat, it's so important for them to have genuine connections with each other. Because if they did, you wouldn't treat people this way, or the arguments would just hit different.
Yeah.
Like on Vanderpump, even though they were animals with each other, they were all really friends.
Yeah.
People really got married to other people on these shows. Now, granted, they got divorced, but I do think that Katie and Tom were genuinely in love with each other. Was it a toxic relationship? Yes, but they had a fucking relationship. It wasn't just putting two random people in a room, shake up the bag and see what happens.
Yeah.
None of these women have any, the dots just don't connect.
Yeah.
And it makes it wildly unenjoyable to watch.
Yeah. Agreed. All right, let me go get Mike.
Okay.
Well, look who it is.
Mark Connors in the man chair. I just love that Pat Clark said, love you guys no matter who is in the man chair. And I love that people are calling this the man chair. I think it's hilarious.
Dark Hours, though. That's a dark hours that they came up with that.
Oh, it was Dark Hours?
I'd never heard it. And I was like, what is this? Did I miss something? And she was like, no, it just came to me. And like 3 or 4 people have said it. Like,
I think it's even more now.
Yeah,
it's so good. It's so funny. And so, but Pat, thank you. We love that you love us no matter who's in our man chair, even though we know this is your number one man. Patrick Boren said, shows as shallow as Britani in proximity to Captain Jason or Buff Bosun. And I just thought that was a cute one.
Please keep sending those.
Yeah,
I
that's a good one.
cannot come up with another stupid one of these things.
LL said, Meredith's husband's job is the reason they moved a lot. But once Meredith put some roots down, opened the store, and then the show came along, she settled, but travels all the time. She can't see her staying there once she leaves the show. And thank you for that history. I totally forgot her husband had a job where he travels a lot, but still, I don't understand. Like, if you got your store and you're on the show, and you got enough money, just buy a place.
But why would you buy a place in a place that you only live for a few months? Like, unless you just are wanting to invest in real estate everywhere. But like, I don't think she's so not a Salt Lake person.
I don't know. If I had a store there, and if I had to be there once a month, I'd rather be in a place that I owned. Like Bethany Frankel has to go to New York a lot for work. So she bought pied-à-terre in New York because she was like, I'm sick of staying in hotels. I just want my stuff there. Like, I wouldn't want to schlep all my stuff in and out. And if I had to be there once a month for work and I filmed there at least 3-ish months out of the year, I'd be like, and I had the money, I would be like, just buy the place. Just buy a place.
Just buy the place.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you got it, spend it. You can't take it with you. Laura Cavers said, you guys nailed it. The Salt Lake ladies are a lot of things. Over the top, clownish, always trying, but never quite hitting. But they are not fun because the show is such a joke. It's the only franchise where I only seem to be able to tolerate so much contrived production. So producers remind the ladies, bring back the fun. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Mary Ayika, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Kent said, yes, I'm over the overproducing of themselves. I don't want to watch fake friends attacking each other on vacation over and over again. This is why I hate OC this season, and I'm annoyed with SLC. Can we just get real friends on here with real loves and follow them? Sheesh. It's like OC and Salt Lake are so desperate for the paycheck. They're being unauthentic and scrambling to save their spots. Go away, Lisa, and be a big deal somewhere else. Meredith, go DJ in New York. Brittany, please get a clue, go to therapy and work on yourself and your oddly disturbing need to have attention all the time from men. And I think everyone's feeling this way. And to Shane's point when he said, you know, they obviously have to be like in the comments section, the producers and the people that are responsible for the show. I do wonder how much they're seeing because I feel, I don't know, our comments section is with us on this.
Yeah.
And we get a lot of comments. So
like, but I think having seen Tamara stay for as long as she has, it's just hard for me to have any confidence that they are going to make any big move on the person that like, she's kind of out. Like last year, she was always on everything and they always had her guesting on things. And they always bring her to places to do, you know, appearances and whatever. It seemed like they sunk a lot of, I don't know if money is the right word, but sunk a lot of like, confidence in her to bring to make her like the front and center person.
Yeah, they put a lot of energy on putting the spotlight on her.
Yeah, and
Totally.
she's doing her commercials, and she does ads for Housewives and whatever. I feel like they are not going to just toss her out, even though it'd be great.
You're right. Shannon Fall said the crew vacuuming during the fight with lots of crying face emojis. And I forgot. I had said to her, I was like, oh my God, I totally forgot to mention that. That was a note of mine last week because it just made me giggle.
Yeah.
Hadley Smith said, I think they should get rid of Lisa and bring in a woman who's active but questioning, active in the church but questioning it. So many of the women, while no longer practicing, grew up Mormon or religious. And I think being with someone who's questioning the religion or even balls deep in it would recenter the show where they intended it. And I completely agree with that. I think that's a great note. And Hadley also said, love this episode. I'm finally going to start Jersey because of this. And it sounds too good not to. Now that you started Jersey, I hope you've seen Prostitution Whore and have enjoyed what we just reenacted for you, Hadley. Nishless Boomer said, welcome to Jake. I found his insights thoughtful and spot on. He's right on with Salt Lake. Would be much more. He's right on that Salt Lake would be much more coherent if they featured more of their work lives. Actually, I take over the comments if I listed everything that I concurred with Jake on, and I like his design perspective and comments. Please don't be a stranger, Jake. And he won't. We're like we were saying, we will get him here as much as we can for stuff.
Yeah.
Kat Stein said, LOL, agreed. No matter how much money Heather has, she's still giving new money. Love her despite it all. And I do really appreciate Heather. Nettie said, when I broke up with my exes, I wish I had a group of frenemies that would douse me or tase me, or rubber band snap me when I would obsessively talk about that unworthy person. Well done. That's what many women need to move on. You deserve better or stop. We are on vacation. I love that they doused her in water. Nishless Boomer said, wife swap completely changed my view on Angie. She was so sweet with the little adorable girl, Hannah. And I totally agree. If you want to feel good in the muck and mire that we're in with housewife land right now, watch House Swap. It is heartwarming. Or maybe that's a bridge too far. It's lovely. Shannon Dope said, hype points have been sent. The new video drop dance has happened. Let's go. Thank you. And I just wanted to say thank you very much, Sharon. We appreciate all the hype points.
Yeah.
And that's all I got.
I just want to acknowledge that Rachel thinks that we are cooler than the Sexy Unique pod. Thank you very much. We win that battle.
It was the battle of our lives. When we didn't know we were in.
Exactly.
I don't know who Brittany is, but I kind of now know who Brittany is. Thanks, Shannon Fall. They need a spray bottle for Brittany, like when animals are bad. Spritz, spritz, Brit.
Yes.
By the way, I think that's what they were trying to recreate on the boat. And they just didn't have a spray bottle, so they were just dousing her.
Yeah.
I'm not going to read all this because it gets a little spicy around here when I do, but I want to just acknowledge Truth for Peace for Freedom's acknowledgement of Jake. It was very sweet. Moving on.
Yes, Nat's going to read it.
I wasn't going to read that one because I have like four other,
it is a good one.
combined the
That
two
is cute.
things. And I would have waited for Jake to be here because it was such a
Good one. By the way, another man
homage.
asking about the comments. When I don't understand, do certain people not realize that you can go onto YouTube and read the comments for yourself?
Jake is asking how the comments are. Oh my God.
I'm like, go look.
I bet he did. He just wants them to be read back to him.
Oh, yeah, he's so cutie like that. By the way, so is Shane so cutie like that. We figured it out, Nat. Sorry, Mark.
Marie Vasquez, or Vasquez, maybe. Jake is awesome. I love how he knows everything about the Housewives. Great insight and so informed. Great addition to your Showmance. Hope he stays on.
Yeah.
Which I think you heard he probably will. And then, Dark Hours. Great guest in your man chair. He actually knew his Housewives history, and he's smart and witty. Dark Hours. I told her we're keeping it. I don't know if it's a her, maybe a him. Who knows? But Dark Hours, you got a writing credit on the show.
We should embroider it on the chair.
That means
the man
nothing,
chair.
but that's the man chair is so good, and it's caught on literally. That was a day ago. So within 24 hours, it is already on its way to Webster's hottest words of the year.
I can't wait for Harris to get in the man chair.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, that'll be great. He'll bring back some joy. I think Jake brought back a little bit of joy.
Yeah.
And I think that Harris will too.
Yeah.
So this is my last one because Courtney read all my other ones. I can. This one I enjoyed because I do this. I think we all do this. We all have our people, and then we all hear some shit, and we're like, oh, I can't wait to see what Stephen A. is going to say about this. That's my guy, Stephen A. Smith. And I need to know what he says about sports, all things sports. So it was nice to hear that somebody is doing that with Shane. Kristen Hall, as I was watching the scene with Britani and her daughter, I caught myself wondering what Shane's rant would sound like.
Oh, we didn't even get it because he was battling cancer.
I know.
Well, he wasn't, which is good news. But
No. It's a bookend because he used that. He said that joke earlier. He said, "Oh, I missed that episode because I was fighting cancer."
Yeah.
anyways, I just thought it was cool that somebody thought that about one of our people.
Yeah.
Because I think that
Me
about
too.
people all the time. I can't wait to hear what so-and-so is going to say about something.
Closing it out with truth for peace for freedom.
I need a new instrument. I literally thought it was a trumpet, and now that it might not be, I still have not heard back from Harris's dad. My gut feels like I need something new.
Woo! I was just going to say, hold for the end.
God.
No, it was all part of the.
Oh,
Okay.
I need
That's
it
like
one
when
more
Shane
time.
cuts you off before you get your dives as deep as.
Okay, because of the level of crazy with Britani, I feel like she has potential to hold a snowflake. But she's going to need a friend because in the hierarchy of chimps, she's at the bottom of the barrel. These women take shots at her whenever they feel like it, from making fun of her hair to pouring jugs of water on her. Ben, the chef from Below Deck, is the Carol Radziwill of the yachting world. He has a connection to the Royals through his privileged upbringing, which includes playing sports and attending school with Prince William and Harry. When did Heather become Whitey Bulger? Wait, is it Bulger or Bulger?
Whitey Bulger.
Whitey Bulger. When did Heather become Whitey Bulger? She is positioning herself as some kind of kingpin. She's like some kind of shot caller with Lisa in her crosshairs. I've watched enough gangster movies to know that this is how leadership changes hands. That's so true. Jake is such a good friend for filling in for Shane. A microphone was put in front of his songbird and he sung his little heart out. Where is he from? I'm collecting data for the accents I hear. Also, where did Jeanette Allen say she was from? Liverpool, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah. Jake made some great points. If Lisa really is so different, as in above the other ladies, there would be no need to say it out loud. It would just be known. There is certain information a person can tell me that would be useful for me. What is your name? Where do you live? What do you do for a living? But don't tell me you're smart, funny, or fab. I'll determine if any of those things are true from my own perception. I always say, I'll be the judge of that.
Yes.
Amanda said, oh, wait, that's it. Oh, God damn it. I really would have given that a different kind of like. I fucked that up, Truth. I'm sorry. I went on to the next one, but it wasn't yours. So well, this show has been a real shit show.
It really has been. The
Yeah.
wheels are falling off the bus.
Yeah.
We're going to get it across the finish line.
No, we totally are.
Oh my God, the metaphor. That's how the first episode started. Remember the girls had to push the bus? That's how we're going to be getting this
Yeah.
SLC.
You know what's also
Across
not
the
helping?
finish
I
line.
know, I cannot even believe it just dawned on me right now.
What?
We used to drink. And you haven't been because you are
detoxing
and I haven't been because like I tried to tonight a little bit with my straw, but I'm now editing all night after we finish, and that would be hell on earth for me to be drunk by the time I have to start doing another 4 or 5 hours of work like by myself at 3 a.m, you know, and so I just stopped drinking, and I think that's what happens when you stop drinking. The fun stops.
Yeah. No wonder this younger generation's so miserable.
Yeah,
Bring back the booze, guys.
yeah,
And you'll get some good laughs,
yeah.
some good stories. You'll hit on some people
And I'm not going to read SH's comment.
willingly.
I'm
Sorry,
just-
consent. Didn't mean that to sound creepy. Sorry, keep going.
And I'm not going to read SH's comment. I'm just going to say, walk it off.
I won't read it, but I'll do this in solidarity. Go Giants.
I don't even like sports. I say it's just a game. But I was so happy for the
Seemed like
Dodgers. I
you-
was.
that-
I
yeah,
love
that
them.
is,
I
yeah.
love the team. I
love
love LA.
this team. I love their relationships with each other. I love the community that it brings together. I love seeing 50 bajillion Angelinos who like could give a flying shit about each other on any other day, all just mashed together on the streets of downtown Los Angeles, which again, nobody wants to go to downtown Los Angeles, and they all made the trip. Like, I just think it brings such joy. It just reminds you that people are. It just reminds you that you can go outside and fucking be with the people.
Shane always says this, and he's right. He goes, if you want to know what LA is actually like, you go to a Dodger game.
Yeah.
And I completely agree
Oh my
with
God,
that.
it's so true.
And it's so fun.
Yeah.
It is so fun. And I love this team. I just think they have a real joie de vivre about them.
Yeah.
Real
And our friend Jamie brought up, he just got on his TikTok today and just asked the question, is Ice Cube our mascot?
I love it.
I do too.
It's amazing. But wait, who's our friend Jamie?
Our friend Jamie.
Oh.
I just, he works on America's Got
Got
Talent.
it.
Yeah.
I was like, I have a friend named Jamie.
No, but you would if you met him. He would be your instant friend.
Yeah.
Jamie Z wants to know if Ice Cube is our new mascot, and I'd say yes.
If he's not, he
absolutely.
is now.
Yeah.
It's so fucking cool when you see him ride out onto the field in his low rider with his Dodgers jacket. I am never more proud to be a Los Angelian than in moments like that where I'm just, everyone is so happy to be in the sunshine. This team won. You're with your friends. Fucking Ice Cube comes out.
Yeah,
Like,
and
it's
his
just fun.
music is like the soundtrack to Los Angeles, I think.
We got some good music
Yeah.
that came out of this.
Why are you so
cranky?
Who cares? And I'm just worried that all the people that Courtney has told for almost a year now that she's hardcore Jersey are going to be like, wait, what? Oh, you're Los Angelian now that the Dodgers won?
No, Jersey raised me, LA made me. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah.
Nobody says that.
Yeah, it is.
Like it's
J-Lo says that, and if J-Lo says it, I could say it. I love J-Lo. You could, two truths, Mike. I always say two truths. I can love New Jersey and California.
Two Utes.
The two youths.
Yeah.
God.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Mike.
As my dad used to say, don't forget, your pleasing as punch personality is your best quality.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.